Hey guys, just wanted to do this real quickly, but one question a lot of people have is why is AEW getting I guess you say counter programmed, counter booked, if you will, counter scheduled and everything by WWE? I mean, we saw it recently with Battleground and Double or Nothing and all that. Now we're seeing it upcoming with Great American Bash, Evolution, and Saturday Night's Main Event countering basically All In Texas. I mean, the Great American Bash starts when All In Texas starts, and Saturday Night's Main Event starts while All In Texas is in progress. And then you got Evolution the next day. So, so people are wondering why are they doing this? And then you got the news that WWE, a week before AEW sets up Dynamite and Collision residency for a few weeks at the ECW arena via tapings and all that, the 2300 arena in Philadelphia, that is. Now that WWE is now going to hold an NXT show there. It's like, why is this happening? Why is WWE doing this? Well, I'll tell you why they're doing this. It's because Tony Khan poked the bear. People say Tony Khan's taking what Nick Khan said about him a couple of years ago personally, even to this day, instead of getting over it. Well, you think Triple H and Nick Khan, mostly Triple H, didn't take what Tony Khan said about them personally? You don't think he took what Tony Khan did with him and running him off Wednesday nights and on to Tuesdays? Because of AEW, you don't think Triple H and Nick Khan by extension took all that personally? Of course they did. Of course they took that personally. So you can't blame Nick Khan or Triple H or anybody mostly for doing counter booking with with their programs, with their shows, with their events against AEW. It's because Tony Khan booked the bear. I mean, not booked the bear, but poked the bear. He poked it when he should have just left well enough alone, focused on his product, and been done with it. But he couldn't help himself. And now he's paying a price. Not only is he paying a price with viewership and ratings all across the board, no matter what they tell you, being down, but he's paying a price by the fact that talent that he signs to the company, like a Ricky Starks, like a Mariah May, don't want to stay with that company long and decide they want to go to WWE. And guess what? That's exactly what happens. And guess what? All of a sudden, they're treated as big stars upon their arrival. I mean, Mariah May, just tonight, made her NXT debut and felt bigger than she even felt in the 2 years she was with AEW. And within the year, and I say with all due respect, that she was champion, or not the year, but in the 5 months she was champion, in the feud that she had with Toni Storm. She felt bigger than that. She felt bigger than the title reign she had in AEW upon her arrival in NXT tonight. So Tony Khan, and I'm not trying to be mean about this because I want AEW to succeed. I want them to be around for an alternative to truly, give WWE a run for its money and give other talents another platform to shine on and maybe rediscover themselves so that if they do go back new to WWE or they go to TNA, they can bring what they became in AEW along with them. So yeah, I want AEW to succeed. I want them to stay around. But Tony Khan has no one but himself to blame for poking the bear when he did, because he should have known all you were doing was poking the bear during its soft hibernation, and when it fully awoke, basically all you did was awake a sleeping giant that is now basically on one mission. And that mission is to stomp out the organization that disturbed their slumber and didn't leave them be when they should have. But that's why this counter programming is happening, whether you guys want to admit it or not. And that's why a lot of talents are not staying as long, and they don't, they want out of the contract, or they just want short-term contracts, because they see, what AEW is, they see who's running it, and they want nothing to do with it. Yeah, they'll get an opportunity to be pushed so that, Tony believes, hey, if I do this, I can convince him to stay, but it doesn't work. Yeah, they'll get that opportunity. But at the end of the day, you know what AEW is becoming for talents like a Mariah, for talents like a Ricky, for talents like a Ethan Page, for talents even with one match like a Stephanie Vaquer and so on. You know what they've become? A stepping stone. They become a stepping stone. And that's not a good sign if you're trying to be a true alternative to WWE, trying to get back that feeling as you're advertising they're trying to do. That's not a good sign. And Tony Khan's got no one to blame but himself for what's going on, for WWE counter booking him, for WWE taking his talent as soon as they become free, or for talent wanting out or just wanting not long-term contracts like he tries to sign them to, because they know that things are not going to remain the same as they are when they arrive. So he's got no one but himself to blame. And that's why the counter booking is happening. That's why the counter booking is happening. And that counter programming booking is happening. That's why talents are not staying long, they're wanting out of the contracts, because they see that what's happening with AEW, it going, is nothing more than Tony's ego being out of control and causing it to go down faster, and I say with all due respect, no offense, faster than the Titanic did when it hit the iceberg. So Tony has no one to himself to blame for what WWE is doing, and that's why they're counter-programming him. That's why when they bring in his former stars, they're treating them like a bigger deal, giving them purpose. He's got no one but himself to blame, and this is why, some of those talents that come in want out of their contracts early, or they want basically short-term contracts because they know, hey, they might get an opportunity to shine in AEW, I should say, but that shine won't last long, and they don't want to stay there they don't want to stay there too long, where the shine will become rustic. So, again, Tony Khan has no one but himself to blame for poking the bear when he did, and now he's paying the price. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys, on what I had to say here. Comment down below, like the video, ring the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I will talk to y'all later. God bless. Take care.